In China, they soared through the clouds. In Europe, they guarded mountains of gold. In the Middle East, they were called serpents of fire. Across the entire world, in cultures that never even met each other, people told the exact same story. Giant scaled creatures that breathed fire and ruled the skies. So, how did ancient humans, separated by oceans and thousands of miles, all imagine the same impossible monster? One of the leading theories starts underground, with bones. Ancient people regularly dug up massive fossilized skeletons of dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures with no understanding of what they were looking at. Imagine finding a skull the size of a horse, with teeth like daggers, buried in a hillside 3,000 years ago. Without any concept of dinosaurs, ancient civilizations had only one explanation. These were the remains of dragons. The Greeks called these fossil beds the graves of monsters. The Chinese ground dinosaur bones into powder, believing they held the power of dragons. But fossils alone don't explain everything. Many cultures built their dragon myths from something very much alive: the snake. Snakes were one of the most feared creatures in the ancient world. They were silent, deadly, and could kill with a single bite. Over generations, storytellers exaggerated the snake, making it bigger, adding wings, adding fire, until the snake became a dragon. This is why so many dragons across the world share snake-like bodies, even in cultures thousands of miles apart. There's another theory, proposed by some historians, that dragons are a kind of universal nightmare, built from humanity's oldest fears. For millions of years, early humans were prey. They feared three things most: big cats that pounced, birds of prey that swooped from above, and snakes that struck without warning. Some researchers believe the dragon combines all three predators into a single creature: claws like a cat, wings like a bird, and a body like a snake. In other words, the dragon might be the ultimate ancient nightmare. Every human predator merged into one terrifying myth. But dragons weren't only feared. In many cultures, they were also worshipped. In China, the dragon became a symbol of the emperor himself, representing strength, wisdom, and control over nature. Emperors claimed to be descendants of dragons, using the myth to prove they had the right to rule. Meanwhile, in Europe, dragons took on the opposite role. They became guardians of treasure, obstacles for heroes to defeat. This is where stories like St. George and the Dragon came from. Tales of brave men proving their worth by slaying the beast. So, which theory is correct? Fossils, fear, or fire? The truth is, it's probably all three combined. Ancient humans took the bones they couldn't explain, the predators they feared most, and the power they wished to control, and wove them into a single, unforgettable creature. A creature so powerful it appeared in nearly every culture on Earth without any of them ever meeting. The dragon was never just a monster. It was humanity's way of making sense of the unknown. And maybe that's why, thousands of years later, we still can't stop telling stories about it.